International. On the blue ang Execration, red naman ang International. No Alucard ban now. This time, we have the meta bans here. Farsa sa Execration, habang Grok naman para sa Blacklist International. Guys, what is the trend for our draft?
Para sa akin, ang Blacklist para sa trend nila dito is the early. Ang lakas ng, isa sa Blacklist sa pinakamalakas na Blacklist International, pinakamalakas na early game na team. Nakikita mo, meron silang Lolita. Ang Lolita kasi, level 1 kaya bumakbak eh.
Yes, yes.
Diba? Kaya nilang gumawa. So, that's the main strength of Blacklist International. Then, later on...
International, highest win rate eh. Diba, Lolita?
Lolita.
The best din yun sa Chaos Mode.
Ang pinaka, pa doon is, hindi kasi parang worth ban ng isang Lolita.
Yes, yes.
Diba? So, yun yung nakikita ko dito.
What
Ako
about
naman,
you?
yeah, ang nakikita kong trend dito so far sa first 2 weeks na pinakita ng Blacklist International is that they make sure na that they will secure sa first few picks nila yung mga early game time pa lang, kaya nang mambully, kaya nang mag-take ng advantage like going for invades, yun. And for the side of Execration naman, I think balance lang, initiators and damage dealers. But we have to see more kasi 2 games pa lang yung nalalaro nila eh.
Okay. That's the thing. Yeah. Actually, on our running schedule, we have 2 games now for Execration. So, talagang babatak ngayong araw itong Execration. Links are coming in. First priority dito ng Execration. Blacklist International answer with a Diggy and a Ling. I saw Prof B smiling on that one. Why?
Ito yung yung last time na pinakita nila, sobrang
Up,
dominate
no?
ng itong Ling
Ali.
Diggy.
Okay.
Oo, na napaka-dominate na pick para sa side ng Blacklist International. Nakita na nagamit na nila yan eh. So, hindi na bago sa kanila. Ang maganda lang dito sa Execration is handa sila for sure. Sa kung anong dala nitong Blacklist.
Yes, and actually the interesting part about Ling, hindi siya na-scout ng Uranus. Alam natin, Uranus talagang bossing yan. Kahit saan pumunta yan, ang hirap, di ba? Hirap punta. Parang walang sense patulan. So pinang-i-scout siya. Yung Ling, hirap hanapin eh.
Tatalunan lang
tatalunan niya lang yan. There's like very small chance na mahuli ng Uranus if ever gawin man yun ng Uranus. Ang Ling. Now for our second set of picks, we got Bruno and Harit Kagad. Course are popping out on the side of Execration dito. Natalia na nga mula sa Blacklist. Ito na, headline natin. What are your thoughts on these picks?
On this picks for me, first of all, ang ganda ng nagiging sagutan nila sa pickings dito. They're for sure trying to counter themselves. So nakita natin, Execration, since they got the first pick, sinecure agad yung so far, we can say, pinakamagandang tank na nasa meta natin right now. Pero sinagot siya ng Blacklist International by saying, okay, wala kaming paki dyan. We're gonna secure one of the best assassins ngayon sa meta rin. And at the same time, kukunin na namin si Diggy to make sure na walang pwedeng mag-reverse time dito sa malikot na Ling namin. Pero ang sagot ng Execration dito, teka lang, damage dealers, we need that Bruno and Harith. Pero sinagutan na naman ng Blacklist with the form of the Natalia. Okay, tatago ako, kaya kong i-pick at the backline niyang Bruno or Harith nyo. Ganun ang sagutan nila.
Ganun lang talaga for the trend. We got here the second rotations ng bans natin. Secure kasi ng core eh. Kagad yung Execration, no? Ngayon, denial na sila ng core dito. Ako, tanong ko, Prof B, bakit diretso secure kaagad ng core dito yung Execration?
Inuunahan lang nila dito yung Blacklist International eh. Nakagtaka nga ako, they pick Bruno over Akari. So sabi ko, uy, medyo kakaiba eh. Pero look at the counter, ready ang Blacklist International, the direct counter, yung Rafaela, inalis agad nila sa side ng Execration kasi most likely baka ilabas eh. Ngayon, ang pinaka nakakatakot dito na nabanggit ko na neto noon is the Natalia and the Ling combination, para ka nakakita ng Hellcurt dyan eh. Diba? The global presence ng talon, the silence coming from that Natalia, and ang pinaka-the best, kung hindi ka mag-workman, nandyan si Diggy to save you. Plus the Tempest of Blade, last skill ng ating paano mo mahuhuli yan?
Sobrang proactive nito, sigurado. Yung Diggy tsaka Ling na yan.
Sobra.
Saka kailangan bantayan ng mabuti yung shoulders dito nila Benny Cutie, I think, and of course ni Hate. Sige, we have our full draft locked in. So,
Execration putting up a show against the Titans themselves last week against SGD. But meanwhile, on the other side, you have Blacklist International, which for me is considered as the Boy Scouts.
Oh yeah.
For this tournament. Well prepared, always, every week, no losses. And here we go, going in straight into the game.
You know, this is the battle between big boys. Execration, not on paper, but you know, if you look at the match against SGD Omega, they definitely showed up for that series. And Blacklist International, on paper, are big boys as well because they're undefeated. So it's a very hard task for Execration to finally end that streak for Blacklist
Definitely.
International.
I do like the draft here for Team Execration
Yeah.
because we've talked about this. They have this insane amount of sustain.
Yeah.
It rhymes. Insane amount of sustain.
Sustain.
You have the Hylos, the Uranus, the Estes, which actually I think was supposed to be a Rafaela,
Yeah.
but Blacklist International chose to ban it. So Execration right now playing it safe, getting the Serpent from Team Blacklist International, getting their own blue as well. But meanwhile, Blacklist International playing
Great
it with their
shots.
cards, their ace cards.
Oh, the Bruno!
But the Bruno
Aqua!
damage is just too much for Aqua. 1-1. We have ourselves an even ball game here, Midnight.
Yeah, the final heal that came out from
Ooh.
Chat was able to sustain Benny QT with a red buff advantage. Execration, they
Riddler.
had the damage that they need to take down the Ling. Edward almost falling as well
Ooh.
in hate. But the catch flicker out for Riddler. So Execration, they will not be able to get another kill there. But it's a very big rotation that came out from them.
I like the answer here from the side of Execration. They have, again, a huge amount of sustain. Plus, they do have damage in the mid game up to the late game
Yeah.
because of this Harriet and this Bruno. Right now, Team Blacklist International, they are betting. They have this Edward Natalia, who is very successful in the past few weeks. Let's see, can they pick off another type of game, because they do have a good pick-up game.
Top lane on Blacklist International. They're going
Zapnu.
on against Zapnu. It's the Uranus, but sustain with the Revitalize. The Uranus is able to survive, and he has cleared the minion wave, so there's no objective for Blacklist International. And meanwhile, in the middle lane, 1-1 has been slain by the Hylos SS and Harith combination.
The Zaman Force plus the Glorious Pathway plus the Estes Slow. Layers upon layers of skills
mobility,
right here,
yeah.
of movements as
Next
well.
door, whew, almost
For-
falling low.
For the side of Execration, and man, the Natalia pick and Ling pick is answered with just one Revitalize from the man himself, Zapnu, in the top lane. Right now, Execration, they are now in control of the tempo of this game.
Oh, Killer in the middle lane going on a Basha, but the thing is, they have no damage. It's just Ling and a Basha here for Blacklist and Execration. They're heading straight towards the turtle. They've seen Natalia. There's no invisibility for her anymore, so
Yep.
they will be able to take this easily
Wow.
for Execration. Look at that. The Harith is able to get a turtle buff with the Retribution into the first skill. So just to secure turtle buff for him, he just needed to get that power spike for Execration, and now this is their snowball.
Yes, they will definitely snowball, especially Hate. And plus, if you're gonna look at it, Execration, this is a 4-1 type of rotation. 4 heroes for them, and then Zapnu is just gonna split the map. The problem right now for Team Blacklist International, how will they separate Team Execration? Because looking at their lineup, all of these are single target skills. You have Riddler's 1-1, Edward on the Natalia, even Ling. Yes, they have a good amount of AoE, but that's not burst.
Yeah.
You have this Killer's Baksha with the ultimate, but again, it's not enough. It's not an X-Borg type of ultimate
Yep.
to probably get all the burst for the side of Execration. And man, Execration just putting on a show and clearing all the towers, clearing all the objectives.
This is insane pressure from Execration. The Uranus himself was able to zone out the Ling on the bottom lane, and I really like what Execration did there. They cut the wave before the Basha was able to clear his own minion wave in front of the tower, so they were able to dive him in the turret with a heal provided by the Hylos and the Estes.
Let's see, because Team Blacklist International, I think they will just invest on Riddler's 1-1 here. Probably get the damage, but man, with this type of gameplay that Execration is showing us, what do you call this? The 4-man 1?
4-1.
The 4-1
rotation. Yeah.
4-1 rotation.
And
Can we create another name for this? Probably a creative
Yeah, oh,
name.
the
I don't know.
Harriet, Zaman Force, but look at the damage
There you go.
from Blacklist International. Is it going to be enough? No, the sustain from the Revitalize. Nobody on the side of Execration is dead, and they're able to take down 2 on the side of Blacklist. The Estes, the Hylos, and the Revitalize from Zapnu.
Yeah, man. Plus, they have Purifies as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
my.
Again, we've talked about this. You don't pick Ling
Yeah.
in front of Execration, and we are seeing why. Look at this. Zapnu is fighting against 2 heroes on Blacklist, and he is not taking any form of damage whatsoever.
Sustain is the name of the game for the side of Execration. Again, no, even crowd controls here is lacking for the side of Blacklist International.
Yeah.
And Execration just getting towers after towers after towers. Look at this. Hate with an immediate Calamity Reaper can now take down probably the Diggy or the 1-1 himself. There you go,
Killer.
another skirmish here in the mid lane. Time journey for Killer, for the Diggy, for Dexter.
Look
But
at-
is it enough though? It's not!
Look at Hate! Hate on the Harith from 40% HP back to a full 100. And Benecutie, a very dangerous spot there. Blacklist International almost gotten the kill. But man, again, the sustain. You've talked about this before. The Basha, the heal counter. But what do you do against 3 sources of heal from Execration?
I've talked to Zapnu last week, and he revealed this. He revealed where he discovered this type of composition. It is because of the chess TD in Mobile Legends, when he picked Uranus, Estes, and the Rafaela at once. And man, you cannot kill
Oh,
this. You can't
Edward.
kill this.
Edward,
Can't
you're
kill
in a
this.
very dangerous position right now in Execration. They will definitely punish as above from the Bruno follows the Ling, but Execration, they definitely have a huge lead right now.
Wow.
They're feeling it. This Bruno and Harith, they're on a momentum. Benecutie, he's getting a lot of items.
Yep.
And mind you, Hate, he hasn't hit his peak timing yet. The
Not
refresh,
yet, yeah.
the refresh on the Zaman Force, that's what he wants, the unlimited dashes.
But again, man, defense is the best offense for Execration. Even though you have flame shots, even though yes, you have assassins in your lineup, but Team Execration, they will just group up, and if Aqua and Edward, if they go for the back line, they will like just fail.
You know, the Ling,
Because of the stuns, because of the slows as well for the side of Execration.
the undefeated Ling of Blacklist International has been figured out. The answer is sustain. Insane amount of sustain. Look at this Execration. They're fighting against Blacklist International. They're not taking any
Oh,
damage.
help! Oh my, Benecutie! Just kicking all those soccer balls. And
Look at their health points. They're all full. They're all full. This is the Hylos and the Estes effect.
oh my! Shoutouts to the kids who are watching at home. It's time to do this at ranked games.
Pick Estes.
Execration.
Pick Hylos, pick Uranus with Revitalize, and go for a second round. Zaman Force laid out by the Harith Hate, zoning out Dexter, but they don't really care. Look at Riddler taking so much damage from the boss of the Bruno. Look at this.
Let's
Killer
see.
with the jump in, but they do have enough the damage. The silence came out from Natalia. That is a very nice play from Blacklist International. There's no heal that came out from Chapnu. The SS was shut down, and this is it. Blacklist, this is what they were looking for. Execution, they're getting punished, but do they have enough damage against the Harith? The Ling is down, and Killer is trying to steal the regen effect from the Zapnu, but the Harith was in front of them.
Mega kill from Hate. Even though Execration, they were too deep in that skirmish. Blacklist International, even though Blacklist International got 3 heroes, Execration's Hate still alive and kicking well. 4-0-2. It's like you have a fountain outside your base. That's Execration's lineup right there. The Dark Horses. Man, how do you kill this type of lineup?
I don't know.
How do you counter this?
That was a very nice play from Edward. The rush in front of the Estes, silence him just to make sure there's no sustain that came out. He had no time to react with the Purify because the damage was too much from the Ling. But the problem is that the Uranus and the Harith, they're alive and they were able to juke it out against Blacklist International. The Lord overtaken by the Harith, and the the control is there on Edward as the Harith is on an unstoppable streak right now.
You just need Cyrus stun, and then the burst will come out. This is a Bruno in your lineup. And now Team Blacklist International, Just like in the Philippines, Execration is locking them down.
Round 3.
It's time for the lockdown. Here we go. That
Look
is
at
the
the
tower.
heals.
Take
Look
it
at the
down.
heals.
There you go. Ultimate from the Estes. And the back shell will fall down. Oh my. It's all Execration for
Oh.
game number 1.
The recalls!
Look at the recalls.
The stickers!
We're
the
going back
recalls.
to season 1, ladies and gentlemen. The recalls
Round 4,
are
minion
real.
waves.
Here we go. Edward trying his best
Look at
to
the
defend his
sustain.
base. There we go. Aqua
Aquaman.
goes for the ultimate, but it's not enough once again. Oh,
Oh,
my.
Hate is down though. 1-1 was able to take him down, but Tower
There's
Lock.
the
Tower Lock for
Bruno.
Execration. They want to win the game, and they will. Execration takes the first game of this series between Exe and Blacklist International.
Sustain is the name of the game. I'm going to emphasize that again.